Hello, everybody. Trust everybody is doing good. We have a question. There's a growing concern among parents of boys among parents of boys. Whoever thought that in a world a day will come will be concerned about our boys? It used to be the other way around. We're concerned about our girls. We're concerned about our girls being assaulted. We're concerned about being our girls being abused. We're concerned about a lot of things about the girls, and we have trained these girls. We have built independent girls. We have built courageous girls. But now it seems that we shot ourselves in the foot because our boys are now on the receiving end. Now, there's been a growing concern. Boys are skeptical, they are afraid of approaching girls. We are talking about boys who are of age, who are old enough to be in a relationship. They are afraid because sometimes when these guys, especially the ones who are into sports, when girls love to come around them, girls love to hang around them, and when these boys do not want a relationship with them, they pin an assault on these boys. And now you can't prove a sexual assault, you can't prove molestation, so it's always going to be, or most times is what the girl says against what the boy says. So I am here with my friend and we are just gonna talk about these things. Please drop in the comment section what do you think, and so this is over to you. What are your concerns about? I mean, you have girls, you have boys, so what are your concerns?
Thank you for having me, first of all. And just so the your audience knows that I'm a woman, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, I also have a daughter. So when I say this, when we bring this issue up, it's not we are not being careless. It's extremely sensitive issue, but it has to be discussed. So yes, our boys nowadays are are afraid of approaching girls. This is every mom's, not only every mom's, every
Every
parent,
parent, yeah.
mom and dad. You all know deep down in your house, in your household, you are worried that your son is at home not seeing a girl. And our reasoning, the reason behind it, they are skeptical of being accused, which accusation doesn't need any evidence.
You know, that's the hard nut. That's the hard nut about this one. That part where you don't need evidence to convict the guy. That's where it's, for me as a mom, it's traumatizing
It is.
to think that my child, like I know what I've put in him, but I know that sometimes they also make decisions and all that. But to think that something will be pinned on my child and there's nothing to prove about it, and he's getting punished for what he didn't do, and this will be like a label on him. It is scary, guys. It is scary.
It is scary, especially you if your son is in a relationship and things are not going well, and or maybe there's a breakup, and then all of a sudden you get accused. Your son is getting accused of these things. So there's no shelter for our boys. There's no hiding place for our boys. It is a growing concern. This boy is not only being accused of. This is for them. Even if the verdict is not guilty, it is in their criminal record forever.
Oh, hold
It
on.
will haunt them for life.
So even if this child is proven not to be guilty, but it's still gonna be a dent on his record because
Forever.
it will be in a criminal file forever.
Forever.
This is so I wonder if anybody has anything to say, or if you have a professional advice, because we want to grow healthy children, we want a healthy society, we want a boy girl relationship, we want them to grow into families, we want them to have children, want them to live happily ever after. And if this doesn't work out to be happily ever after, both can go separate ways happily still, without bringing the other person down. I wonder if anybody has a professional advice. How can a concerned parent talk to the child or talk the child out of this fear. Now, this is something that is already in them because they hear news, they listen to stories, and there's even another part apart from the molestation part. There's a growing concern too that many of our daughters go for these boys because of their fame or because of their money, especially for those ones that are doing so well, and they are so afraid of getting into relationship or signing down that relationship because someone might go away with half of their estate, half of what they worked for, half of so it is.
Well, in that regard, I think that's is not an issue because they can always protect themselves by signing
A prenup.
prenup, no problem. But
Okay.
this is more like this boy is actually they are going to the same gender because they are afraid to be with a girl. There is some they cannot trust this girl, or even they do trust and go into it, they might get dented again. So once you get dented, you're not gonna go back there again. So this is a growing issue for our boys looking into the same gender.
So if it is for the case of property wise, she's saying that they can sign a prenup, which is good, that can protect them. But when it comes to the assault part, and now the danger in this, in being afraid of approaching girls, is what she's saying that they are now tending towards same gender, which is even more worrying in this state. Please, psychologists, people who know how should how should parents, concerned parents, how should they talk to their children? Do you know what I'm thinking right now? I think that we should go back to the age where parents chose wives for their sons.
You know what? The unfortunate truth is we are going that way. Believe it or not, I have been asked. This is my experience.
Okay.
That because of this thing going on, they are picking another girl from a different country.
To go with, I see. So we are going back to that route
Yeah.
where
Can you find me someone, I can trust? Can you find me someone I can live with?
but here's the thing, here's another thing about this. Humans, who can know the heart of a human being? Who can know the heart of that person we are going to choose for our children? Do you know there have been cases where I'm from Nigeria? There have been cases where these guys call their moms or their parents and say, please find me a girl in Nigeria. So I live in this Western world. I don't want to marry any girl from this place. I want to marry a girl from back home. Please, can you find me a wife? And these people bring them overseas and they destroy the guy's life. So I don't know. It makes it even, I don't know. I mean, yes, we might want to go to, okay, let's start looking at families but who can really know the heart of a man? Who? I don't know what you might have to say. Have you seen it work in recent times where you can choose, like, try to find, and again, how about the emotional connection? It is tough, guys. It is a tough question.
It's a tough one. It's really, every one of us has to ask, do we want our daughter to grow old at home because a man is not looking at her? Do we want our boys to grow old on us because he's scared to have a girl, feeling that she might one day sue him? So this is really, truly, all of us, all moms, we are concerned about it.
Yeah.
This is a concern for every one of us.
Yeah. Do you want your daughter to grow old without a man because the men are afraid? And do you want the boys to grow old? Or do you want them to, because as the man is going into the same gender, the girl is also tending towards the same gender.
Exactly.
And That is a bit of a concern. So if you know how this can be dealt with, if you have any suggestions, please share your comments and share your thoughts, share your experiences, and have a good day.